Hello, my name is April and welcome to the Yoga Ranger Studio and welcome to this full body quick flow practice. If you don't have a lot of time and you need to get a little bit of full body work in, this practice is for you. Don't need any props, just a mat or the floor and yourself. And we're going to start on our backs. Let's go ahead and come all the way down onto your back. Bring the bottoms of your feet together, one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Start your practice by bringing yourself to the present space, settling into your breath. And taking 3 deep breaths, belly, chest, collarbones. Exhale through your mouth. And another. One more breath here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Feeling yourself grounded and centered at the beginning of your practice. Go and take your hands to the outside of your legs. Bring those knees together. Take your knees into your chest. Give them a little squeeze here. Hands behind the knees and roll all the way up to a seat. Right leg in front, left leg behind. Inhale, sweep hands up. Exhale, fold forward. 3 deep breaths again here. Feeling the opening in the space in your hips and back. Walking your hands in, uncrossing your legs, crossing left in front of right. Inhale, sweep hands up, and exhale, fold over. Noticing the difference between your left and right sides. Breathing and making space. Softening on your exhale. Walking your hands back in and go ahead and make your way onto hands and knees. Keeping your hips over your knees or sitting them back just a little bit further, walk your hands out for puppy pose. Dropping the head down to the floor or keeping it lifted off, walking those hands super wide, making more space in the back and the chest and shoulders. Each inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, softening. One more deep breath. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, soften. Start to walk your hands back in, big toes together, knees wide. Shift back into child's pose, fingertips on the floor, just touching. Lift up and look at your hands, and then press those fingers so you shift back a little bit further for your child's pose. Go ahead and rock forward, spread your palms wide, shift your hips back, downward facing dog. Walk your dog out, shake your head out, yes and no. And then shifting forward into plank, drop your knees down, slowly lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, knees back to downward facing dog. On an inhale, bend your knees, look up at your hands, walk your way up to the top of the mat. Come up halfway, hands to shins, lengthen the spine, reach out through the crown of the head. Bend your knees, exhale, fold over. Inhale, sweep hands all the way up, palms together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands down, step back into plank. Lower knees. Come halfway down, bend those elbows. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. Doing whatever you need to for movement or stillness. And then bend your knees, looking up at your hands. Walk your feet up toward the top of the mat. Come up halfway, hands to shins or to the floor. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep hands all the way up to the top. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fingertips down. Step that left leg back. Come into a high lunge. Reach up through the fingertips. Arch the back, little back bend here. You can bend that back knee as much as you want. And then exhale, hands to heart, open up, warrior two. Inhale, reach up and back, exalted warrior. And exhale, bring that right elbow down to the right knee, left arm up and over, side angle. 3 deep breaths here. Reaching out, lengthening the side body. And then coming back, exalted warrior, but with this front leg straight. Exhale, cartwheel, hands down to the floor. Step back into plank. Lower the knees, come halfway down. Inhale, up dog or cobra, your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, bend your knees, look up at your hands, walk your feet up towards your hands. Come up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up to the top, palms together. Little back bend at the top. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fingertips down. Step that right leg back. Come into your high lunge. Bend that back knee to get a little more stability. Then straighten, reach up and back. Look up to your palms. Exhale, hands to heart. Open up, warrior two. Inhale, reach up and back. Exalted warrior, exhale. Side angle pose. Left elbow to left knee. Right arm up and over. Stretch the fingertips. 3 deep breaths. Reverse, reach up and back. Reverse triangle or exalted warrior with a straight leg. Cartwheel, hands down to the floor. Step back to plank. Drop those knees. Come all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look up at your hands and walk your feet up towards your hands. Come up halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep hands all the way up. Little back bend here. Exhale, hands to heart. Keeping the hands to the heart, bring that left knee into your chest. Go ahead and bend your right knee and come into almost like a pigeon chair. So start to fold over, flexing those left toes right across that knee, sitting down a little bit lower and lower and lower. I often call this standing pigeon. And then come all the way up. Drop that leg down. Switching sides, right knee into the chest. Bend that left knee. Cross that right ankle over the left knee. Sit down into your seated pigeon. Check in with your breath. Come back to center, drop that foot down. Sweep hands up, inhale, little back bend here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, palms down, step back to plank. Drop your knees. Come halfway down, elbows bent, half chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale once again, forward to plank. You're gonna drop that left knee down, turn the left foot out. Side angle, like a side plank. With the knee down, stretch the fingertips. Lift that side body up. 2 more deep breaths. Bring that right hand back around, back to your plank, switching sides. Right knee down, side plank on this side. Stretch, lift the side body up like a rainbow. Drop that hand down. Come back to plank, back to downward facing dog. Bend your knees, bring the bottoms of the feet together, back to child's pose. 3 deep breaths here. Rock forward, swing those legs around. So you're seated again. You're gonna bring the bottoms of the feet together. Grab hold of the ankles, sit up nice and tall. Stretch up and lengthen. And then exhale, fold forward. You can take those hands to the outside of the knees or the inside, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Grab hold of the feet or ankles, lengthen, and then exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. 3 more deep breaths. Soften one last exhale. Inhale, come all the way back up. Bring those knees together. Take the legs straight out in front of you, but take that right knee into your chest. Give it a little squeeze. Flex your left toes, spread those toes really wide. Right hand around behind your lower back. Hook that left arm around that right knee and twist to the right. Look back for just a moment and make sure that your left toes are staying pointed up toward the ceiling and spread super wide. One more deep inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Unwind, counter twist. Hands over to the other side. Come back up to center, switching legs. Bring that left knee into your chest. Give it a squeeze. Spread your right toes as wide as you can. And then take that left arm around behind you. Right arm hooks that left knee and twist to your left. Look back at your right toes. Make sure you're pressing through that foot, grounding down through the hip. One more deep breath. And then counter pose, hands to the other side. Unwind. And come back to center. Take those legs out in front of you. Bend the knees, take the hands behind the knees and start to slowly come all the way down onto your back. Knees into your chest, little circles to the left a few times. Little circles to the right a few times. Little back massage never hurt. And then tucking the shoulder blades underneath, hands alongside the hips, palms flat. Take those feet up toward the ceiling. 5 deep breaths. Go ahead and drop those knees down. Feet wide, knees together. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Settle into Shavasana. Let your body melt to the floor. Reconnect with how you feel post-practice. Feel free to stay longer in Shavasana as long as you possibly can, but if you are limited by time, take your arms up overhead, stretch through your fingertips. Exhale, roll over to your right side. Gently lift yourself back up. Come into whatever seated position you like best. On an inhale, sweep the arms way up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Peace and namaste. Thank you for joining me today for this short and focused practice. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and comment down below and join me each week by subscribing using that subscribe button over to your right-hand side. Would love to see you every single Thursday morning for a brand new practice. If you'd like to seek more, check out theyogaranger.vhx.tv, a link up above and down below for more classes, a live community call each month, as well as lots of extended classes, shorter and longer, all sorts of varieties of classes, 7-day free trial, a chance for you to check it out and see what you think. Would love to see you there. We also have a monthly calendar, allow you to practice with a monthly calendar that helps you kind of guide you through all the different kinds of classes throughout each week. Hope to see you again here on YouTube, if not on VHX. Have a wonderful week.